Hey everybody, so we're jumping into a new project here that we're chucking on, just a quick one on the side. We've picked up ourselves this little Mazda 3 for make a few bucks out of it and just to put back together. But there's a few interesting damage features that we've got on this car. We picked it up for 500 bucks, but someone unfortunately has used the roof as a trampoline, as you can see. They've also busted the windscreen. They've also, this headlight's fine, this one's smashed, this quarter panel's all been kicked in, as you can see. The driver's door has been severely kicked in as well. So looking at that from the side, she's pretty rough. More of the roof over there. And then every tail light on the back of the car is smashed as well. So whoever owned this car obviously annoyed someone enough to have them jump all over their car and smash some stuff up with the bat. But the positive side to this thing is the interior is in really good condition, as you can see. The hood liner is a bit damaged from some previous guys who actually got in there and smacked the roof up a bit. So this was pushed in a bit further apparently, and they've gone in and smacked it up a bit higher. But we are literally going to just replace everything that needs to be replaced, bash the roof out, repair it, straighten it out, paint it all again, replace the door if we can. Otherwise we'll see how we go with all the rest of the parts. Keep our eyes open for another Mazda, so for a donor car hopefully we can get everything reasonably cheap. What we're going to do today is rip all the hood liner out of the car and then start kicking the roof out and go from there. There's only sort of a few major points here. I mean, covering leaves and garbage, but there's just a few points here where it's creased real bad next to the windscreen, which is probably about our biggest issue. I mean, it looks pretty daunting for someone to try to straighten this out, but it's actually not that bad. It'll actually come up pretty good. It's mostly just getting these corners right. And look, we may even two-tone this car and do a white roof or a black roof, something different. But we'll play with that later on. Otherwise we'll get stuck into it and start ripping stuff apart. Okay, so being this is one of those cars full of safety features, we've got airbags in the A-pillars, so we're going to disconnect the battery just in case we accidentally detonate anything, and then we will be much better.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
all across here.
girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Sort of work our way forward. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. So we've played around for the last 3/4 of an hour and got it down to somewhere in the vicinity of this, so it's not too bad. Our main concern at the front here, taking this out's come up not too bad as well. So the next phase is to get in there and sand it all off and just start leveling it back out and then fill it where we need to, and which will be the whole thing anyway. Sand it all back down, but it's pretty much just sand it off, check some levels, bash a bit more, have a play and see how we go. But we're going to get stuck into this door, take the inner panels off and see if we can push out that larger dent in one big hit and salvage this door. Otherwise, if not, we're going to have to find a new door anyway. Let's get that play with that one.